My gamers, my fellow gamers. Oh, Pieman, thank you for the 7 months. How is it going here? You are not the only person there, but you were the only person talking. What? That's... I forgot I had that image there. You look like a snake. I do have a snake on there, though. They're snake-like. Well, Mystic. Oh, it's Wednesday. Alas, no new servants from the event, just these guys. They didn't have any sneaky second half servants. Alas and alack. Alas and alack, I say. Where am I on this? Oh. Wrong menu. Oh gosh, I gotta get points. Foreigners. I'm gonna kill. Actually, don't say that. It'll pick up some like filter thing, or someone will clip it out of context. I can say I'm gonna go kill some berserkers. That's fine, but for that class, you gotta be careful. Ooh, Moldy, you have an unembeddable song. What is it? It's a Metal Gear Solid theme? It's not embeddable? Why? What are these little quests here? Are these just bonus quests? You're cursed? Yeah. Look at that. The 90++ is assassins. Very gamer of them. Time, you know what that means? It means it's Tonalico time. How much you bet that it's an evil assassin? It's Tonalico time. What team build do I do against casters and a foreigner? Not whatever this was. Wait, who was I using? What am I doing here? Who's trying against foreigners? Oh yeah, Khosrow works against foreigners. Spacer Rush? You know, sounds good enough. That's right, she has advantage against foreigners. Spacer Rush hates foreigners. No, Watermelon, it's nationalist. That reminds me. I came across a tweet yesterday. Let me pull it up here. Because you said Osama and it reminded me of my own sins. So I came across this tweet that's just like warning about like You know, oh, watch out for like, you know, things in the snow, because you never know how you could injure yourself. But when I saw that image, my first thought was this. And we are the same wavelength. But I didn't post it because I'm like, is this in poor taste? Is it in poor taste on a post warning about the dangers of snow in the winter to add Saddam Hussein? You know, I'm gonna shut my window so my neighbors can't hear me. As I'm yelling Saddam Hussein, I should probably not let the neighbors hear me. I don't talk loudly about lollies. No, I speak quietly about lollies. This doesn't look like single core to me. I mean, okay, I'm using a bad combination of units here. Tog, it's the new plug. You have to use it to level it up. I have to use this. I have to use this every time until it's max level. That's the rules. That's how you level these up. You have to use them. That would be swag. True. Actually, that makes me wonder. Can I just... Does this work? Whoops, targeted the wrong person. This is a lot of clicking. Swag? But swag is cool. That's swag. Oh, for the record, I put in the first couple of songs for today. And by that I mean, like, there's 6 more. I watched the movie, and I thought it was pretty good. These songs are the soundtrack from Cosmic Princess Kaguya. And I thought it was a cool movie. I enjoyed it. It's stuck in my memory since I watched it a couple days ago. True, 5-star supports are for chumps. The problem is, like, no one runs Omi on support. Like, for real. For real. How does no one have her? Well, I mean, with the point C. Let's try turning on the other Cs. Nope. Her MP level doesn't matter. I just need her skills leveled up. One. Piss off. Hax, I'm not a white woman. You don't need to worry. Point C is fine. Wow, Hax, that's just being mean to me now. I don't know, you're not always mean. Oh, the little jingles? I like it too. I like it when it like fills up like 2 or 3 at once. When you get like a big burst. Unfortunately, I picked the quick buff because it was the... Because I was going for like white flowers. This is Summer Space Arash. Space Arash is the summer version. Oh, this dude. Do I have another point C? Nope, I don't. Summer Tonalico? Alright, you know what, I cave. We can have Summer Tonalico. Very cool, thank you. The other stages were water side, making her get more gauge at the beginning. Good morning. No, Arc has 2 versions already. I don't have 2 versions of Tonalico. No, CL is Summer. She's definitively Summer CL. She's in a swimsuit in her first ascension. Wow. I just noticed my chat thing is not displaying YouTube to me. But YouTube chat is talking. Why is that? How did YouTube get disconnected? You stupid, stupid thing. How does that happen? Connect already. There, it's connected. YouTube, you won't be ignored anymore. Okay. Hold on a second. Did someone just redeem Skip Hassan? No, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and time him out. For that. And I'm gonna put the song back in. I'm gonna put the song back in. No, he got the song skipped. I'm just putting it back in. You skipped it, and it's back. I can see the message. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, that's it. That, oh, all right. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on. Where is he here? There we go. There. You're knocking your points back if you pick it. I have my approval thing open. You submit that, I'm taking your points. I didn't delete the command. No, the command's still there. You want to click it though, you ain't getting your points back. Hello, y'all. What do you mean you're bummed your Yuri Death Game? What Yuri Death Game anime didn't feed morbid masses? What does that mean? Hello, Curve. Yes, that does bring me to ask, did anyone actually watch the movie that this music's from? Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Did anyone else watch this? Or am I the only person? Because it's all my Twitter is made up of right now. It's all I'm seeing is posts about it.
あれね。邪魔者は排除よね。光って揺らいで膨らんで二人だけの曲線へ。この場所もいつか必ず。
Have I deleted Enfield yet? No, but I didn't play yesterday.
あんまり悪いことはしませんね。
I'm sorry, it just kind of entertained me. I did see something about JJK fans being uppity, but when are they not being uppity? They're JJK fans. They have the emotional intelligence of a 5-year-old and the temper of a Minnesota citizen.
始まりの1とおしまいの0。時間は巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる。
No, but they're mad about something else now.
エディンシグナコラプサー。ほら邪魔をしないで。なんか早くない？まあいいけど。女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。
Speaking of that, you see the Capcom was posting about freaking Leon, and people were talking about how, like, yeah, all the women in Capcom gave feedback, and they're like, oh, he's tailor-made for them.
元気ならそれでいいさ。いいともあれね。女神神殿。
I know, but they were posting about it recently.
宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディンシグナコラプサー。やったね。
Thoughts on Hippolyta? I mean, it'd be nice if she's added, but I don't know what her chances of getting added are. I don't see why going back and forth would be a problem.
お仕置きの時間みたいでね。こちらがやってきた。殲滅開始。愛の力でパワー。こういうの好きなのかい？こういうの好きなのかい？
I'm gonna be cheeky here.
邪魔をしないで。捕まえた。星は見えた？頑張っちゃう。私のものにしてあげる。ここまでよ。空になんて行かせない。
I don't think having like different modes of gameplay is bad though.
あれね。女神神殿融合。
Maybe you should make jokes about errors committing 9/11, considering you're an Arab with a green card in the USA. Just don't post about it on Twitter. Whatever you do, when OC3 comes out in English, don't post screenshots going, Poggers arrest 9/11 too. That might end poorly.
間違いない。目につくすべてが過ぎ去っても、あなたとの旅を忘れない。また会いましょう。
Congrats on the daily poll then. Popion is useful?
次は満足させてね、マスター。だってデートでしょ、これ。
I mean, I think it depends on how it's done. There's ways to balance it. Because like they can make the segments transition well, and then they can have it so that like the atmosphere of the game really changes based on who you're playing
お
as.
尻ペンペンじゃ済まないかもしれないね。
They could actually have you go through one section as him, or like one section as the other person, and it'd be like super scary, and then the same section later with him, and it's just like just walks through killing everything. I don't know. I think one campaign at the same time is easier for story consistency.
そういうの好きなのかい？聞こえるよ。愛の力でパワーアップだ。こういうの好きなのかい？ほんと大きな断裂剣落とします。ほら。聞こえるよ。捕まえたいよ。始まりのうち
What are we getting for Valentine's? Violet, of course.
巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる。誓いなさい、エディ・シグナコラプサー。
Hold on, Tog. I actually would say if FGO was only 6 months behind, I wouldn't have a JP account. Though I'm glad I do now because of currency conversions. But like, for like 6 months behind, I don't think most people would be concerned.
飛んでみる？星は見えた？ほら、私の冥界はどんな魂でも受け入れる別の宇宙。
Also, I doubt many, like us being like 2 years behind, prompted things like Neo to do his like translation thing. I don't think that exists for other games. So like, if you wanted to like read the story, you'd have to make other accounts anyway.
お尻ペンペンじゃ。
'Cause I know like Arknights doesn't have something like that, right?
星がやってきた。すごく冷た。こういうの好きなのかい？愛の力でパワー
Do people play other games by the story? If my Twitter is to be believed, yes.
好きなのかい？
Holy cow, the spam.
聞こえるよ。なんか早く
If I see one more Japanese poster post about a mecha fight, I'm gonna lose my mind.
女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディ
That and Snowbreak. Dude, Snowbreak showing up on my timeline, and I'm like, that's just porn. Why is the tube gooey? Snowbreak.
冥界圏展開。間違いない？間違いない？断裂剣。
Oh, that's gonna affect my MP gain. It's bad. I didn't think it would kill. She slaughtered that thing. I wonder if I can see it on Twitter if I scroll enough here. 'Cause I haven't seen it a couple times. Not like a ton, but I saw it once and I watched it and I'm like, huh.
あれね。女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディ・シグナ
But I know if I search Snowbreak on Twitter, it's gonna like go, oh, you really want to see Snowbreak. I've made the mistake of searching for things before.
元気ならそれでいいさ。 間違いない？邪魔者は排除よね。光って揺らいで膨らんで二人だけの極点へ。この場所にいつか必ずたどり着いてね。ほらやったね。
But yeah, it's definitely just the porn game. But hidden. Hidden? I don't think it's hidden. I can't find the one I was thinking of. And I'm afraid to search further lest it show more on my timeline. Because I don't particularly care about Bond on these stages. Watching more porn, Tog, eh? Interspecies reviewers is just porn. I found it. I found it. It's this one. It's this one. Have you guys seen this one? I'm afraid to show this one on stream. No, there's another clip. There's a different clip where they're actually just having sex. This is the one where he reaches in to like grab the ball. But it's like gooey here. And he touches it and it's like there's goo. What's wrong with this? What? Like, pardon? Play it? What, the rest of it? It's only a 13-second clip. He just reaches in, grabs the ball, and then it's like, oh. Then she does that, and that's the end of the clip. And then it loops back. Is it still a shooter game? I think. Of course. Look, I think JP's going to continue just fine. And NA will continue. Don't worry. My Twitter also shows me good, you know, innocent things like this now, though. Which I think looks nice. I'm sick of the images broken up into 4. What an obnoxious trend.
元気ならそれでいいさ。間違いない？断裂剣。見たいね。でしょ？巡るように。ここまでよ。空になって聞かせない。
Omi is decent.
いいよ、いいと思うよ今日。いえ、いい決断で女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディンシグラコラプサー。
Yeah, like Double Castoria would be better here, but I don't need it. That's the important thing.
聞こえるよ。ほんと飽きないんだ。切り裂く。頑張るぞ。現世に未練はなくなった？そう？
Like she works for like simple nodes like this. Do I have paid quartz? I do. Let's see the dailies. Let's see if I get anything today. His first horny game got unhornied, so he had to go find other horny game. Oh wait, that's, oh gosh, that's it? I'm gonna spend these tickets. Let's see if I get something. I mean, you can just look up porn if you want. No one's stopping you, my dude. That was Blue Archive, which did a contest based on Steam wish lists, which is against the rule. You can't tie rewards to Steam wish lists. To which, I swear, like a month after they did it, another company tried to do it and also got in trouble. Turn gold. Piss off. My sister came in this afternoon and threw a Taco Bell burrito at me, so I have a burrito sitting here. How's FGO Zura's game? What is Zura? Wow, it's nothing. Gintama reference? Who's Gintama? Oh, Old Flower Man. I mean, he's good. But like, yeah, he's good. But like, not necessary. Look at this. Everything's on fire. And everything's on fire and it's the dog's fault. Curb, that is a lot of games. FGO, JP, Blue Archive, D4DJ, NA, and JP, Chaos Zero, Snowbreak, Nikkei Lost. That's 9 games. Like, I play like 5. And even then, I'm lazy on some of them. like, Star Rail. I just log in and do daily. And then I log out for like, it takes like 5 minutes. Oh, a little video. No, some games take longer than other. Dude, I will say, whenever Currency Wars comes up in Star Rail, Break actually kind of works now after the buffs they did on the last patch. Because I just like, once I get Firefly, it kind of just wins. Could that be the E6 Firefly? No, it's because they buffed Break, I swear. Look at these. These don't have enough HP for me to worry about needing advantage against berserkers. Try. What is the El Mako? Never thought of a burger with salsa? Actually, that sounds good. Alright. I'm putting Skip Song back to its normal price. Now that my songs are over. The evil's past. Hey, Plushie, what's up? Thanks for the 5 gifted. How you doing? Well, oh no, you've given Pat Schmack the ability to do things. To use emotes. A fate worse than death for all of us. This evil upon us. It's a joke. Oh no, and Dakota's here too. What are they doing? What evil upon me? Counter-Strike probably? True. No, they're gonna play High Guard. Well, plus you're not excited to play High Guard? Fighting an empty place. It's just the High Guard servers. Yeah, well, Salt, how was it? Was it bad? Highguard definitely felt like a game that they were intending to just shadow drop and be like, this is our game we're working on, it's going to be built up over time. And I think it would have been viewed much better. But it being hyped up by Jeff Keighley had the touch of death here. Yeah, I don't know what Jeff Keighley's plan was, unless he actually secretly hates the devs, and this is all his plan to ruin them. Jeff Keighley might actually secretly hate them.
宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディ・シグラコラプサー。ほら。邪魔をしないで。
How do you even play a 3v3 team-based shooter? Well, it's a team-based shooter, but it's 3v3. I don't think it's that bad hard to understand. Oh my gosh. That'd be so funny if we played Highguard. Hold on a second. But I'm not installing it. I refuse to install it because it's like, you don't have secure boot in TPM 2.0, and I'm like, piss off. I'm not installing your Chinese spyware. The child is sad. The other child is sad. Was there a reason to make Arash a child here? This Arash is a child. She's like a teenager. No, this is a younger Arash Alter. No, I always call that stuff like the Chinese spyware because the first time I saw of it was Valorant. And so that's where it entered my my lexicon. This child will not survive. Why would you want him to play a MOBA? Are you trying to ruin his life? He plays CS? It's horny, isn't it, Curve? That's what she's got you feeling. You can just say it. You guys need to hop on Riichi Mahjong. Ah, yeah, heck yeah, a Mahjong. I don't understand how to play it. Despite Final Fantasy XIV trying to get me to play Mahjong, I refuse to understand. I cannot. I will not. I refuse to understand Mahjong. If Anime Girl Mahjong on Steam couldn't get me to play it either, then it's not gonna happen. Behold the Ellies. Embrace the Ellies. Oh yeah, Carmilla does look ill in that image. You put on a cloak. Look, Liz Japan just isn't gonna happen. I'm sorry. Oh wow, 480p Omi. I don't think we're getting to Halloween this year, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's gonna be a second banner. I believe it's male. Still no playable Akia. Well, skill issue, to be honest. The only reason Tsukihime units aren't in is because it's a skill issue. Doc, that sounds threatening. I don't like that. Hello, War. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm clearing through this event like a professional person does. Using Spacer Ash like a gamer. Not because I'm just lazy. I wouldn't say it's 0% chance for Arya. It could happen.
聞こえるよ
I'd put it at like 5%.
あいよいい度胸いえいい決断邪魔者は排除よね
No, I was just low energy there for a second.
フライで膨らんで二人だけの曲線へこの場所に
Like,
必ずたどり着いてね
I wouldn't count Arya out completely.
あんまり悪いことはしなさんの
She's got at least a 5% chance of showing up. Now, why do you think 70%? Now, the only reason Violet is even in the picture is because everyone's thinking about Violet because of this event. Wait, how does Komachi make Haiti invalid? I don't understand.
もちろん邪魔をしないで暗く冷た愛の力でパワーこういうの好きなのかい愛の力でパワーこういうの好きなのかい
Okay, what does that have to do with...
間違いない
You know what? Arco makes like 50 billion servants, right?
星は見えた飛んでみるここまでよ空になんて行かせない捕まえたそうこなくちゃ
Okay, that I
メダル
understand.
神殿融合宇宙の秘密を教えてあげるこの手を離さないことねエディ・シグラコラプサーほら
Oh, it's the Camazotz artist. Okay. See, they should do Camazotz, because Camazotz is a cool dude.
聞こえるよ聞こえるよ間違いない
Not for Valentine's, but just like release him. Now, if he was Valentine's, that'd be very funny.
二人だけの曲線へこの場所にいつか必ずたどり着いてね
Make him White Day.
甘やかすばかりでもダメなのさ
Camazotz at White Day would be like hype. I'd take that.
ヘビは執念深いよ
Yeah, the only reason people are saying Violet on Valentine's is because, you know, this flower event made people think about Violet. Otherwise, there's no reason why. Like, why would Violet show up?
なんか早くない吹き飛んでみる始まりの1と1枚の0時間は巡る川のように
White Day is going to be King Hassan Lily.
包んであげる誓いなさいエディ・シグラコラプサー
I don't know. I feel like they're going to hold freaking Azrael for later. I don't think they would just dump him on White Day. That feels too unceremonious.
始まりの1と1枚の0時間は巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる誓いなさいエディ・シグラコラプサーほら
Oh, I was just scrolling by and I saw a Melt thing and it reminded me of Melt's voice actress. That movie I watched, Saori Hayami does like half of the songs in the movie, which I thought was pretty good for me at least. I liked her singing.
星は見えたほら甘やかす
Wow, she just murdered MHXX. Oh gosh. There we go. My chat program freaked out for a second. Why is my chat program freaking out? I have to restart Caster Labs. It's freaking out. Which means we're going to lose chat here for a second. Why would they do Tomoe's husband? I cannot think of a less hyped character. Like, actual no one cares about them. Look, I know it sounds harsh, but like, it'd be funny to have him, but do you really want to roll for him? Kurt, do you even know his name? Or do you just know Tomoe's husband? That has the same feeling as like his wife's boyfriend. Yoshinaka's a cuck. They're not going to do Odin. They gave you Ku Caster, and that's good enough for them. You know, I've realized something. I enjoy Gilgamesh as a character in like everything but Fate Grand Order. I do not care about Gilgamesh in Fate Grand Order, but every other thing he's in, I think he's a fun character. But I mean, I like Gil in Extra, or well, CCC. I like Gil in, like, I think he's an enjoyable character in Zero, and Stay Night, he's obviously an antagonist, so that's fine. You get an ad right now, so just said I like Gil in Burger King. Hold on. I wanna. That made me think of something. this here. Do this. And go ahead and just see that. Just gonna grab this, take this, and go ahead and Burger King crown on him. There we go. Let me just go ahead and save this image here. Just put that in the corner. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Can I add a Whopper in his open hand? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me find this here. Oh my gosh, Burger King's actual website had it. Hold on. Where's my layers? Where'd my layers go? There we go. You gotta get a quick cut out of his hand real quick. There we go. There we go. Hold on. I had another dumb idea. Another dumb, terrible, stupid idea. Let me give you a second to see if it'll work at all. No, it would look stupid. I'm like, what if you just like, what if you were dumb enough and you just replaced all these with Whoppers, but like the shape doesn't quite fit on them, and that's a lot more work than I want to do. Wait, fries? Each one a fry? I'd have to find PNGs of their items. That's so much effort.
始まりの1とおしまいの0。時間は巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる。誓いなさい、エディ・シグラコラプサ。
A banger post on Twitter? With what context? Oh, I clicked the wrong skill. Alright, hold on. That's fine. Strange fake spoilers? Just post it and say strange fake spoilers. Just that sounds like engagement baiting out the wazoo. But you know what? It's not a bad idea. Because I only have 6 Bond grills left. Why does it sound like Creed? Oh my gosh, it's Creed. I'm sure Gilgamesh has been to Burger King. Wait, the irony is that it is spoilers in a twisted sense. Now I'm confused. Because I don't know the story of Strange Fake. But now I'm confused. You don't remember the part? Which episode is that? Yeah, the part where Gilgamesh is just like hunched over in a Burger King booth with like a bunch of hamburgers and a shake in front of him, as he just like eats them slovenly. This fast food burger, filled with a sense of slaughter, is more to his taste.
お仕置きの時間みたいだね。
that is from Fate Zero. You are correct.
邪魔をしないで。こういうの好きなのかい？愛の力でパワーアップ。こういうの好きなのかい？愛の力でパワーアップだ。まちそうと大きな断でつける。切り裂く。ほら。
No, Fate Zero is good. I like Fate Zero.
そうああいや起きないんだから。女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディンシグラコラ。
Same, Yum. High five. Wait. I don't think it butchers Saber. I always see people saying like, "Oh, the ending of Fate Zero butchers Saber." Are you telling me Saber wouldn't be upset at blowing up the Grail? Can I get away without MP in here? I need a crit. Crit.
光栄に思い出さ。ひざまずきなさい。我がつま先が貴様の旗。ほら甘やかすばかりでもダメなのさ。
Grib, if you think Strange Fake is boring, it's because you don't read books. You don't understand literature. You can't understand pacing. Your TikTok-addled brain needs action immediately.
お仕置きの時間みたいだね。
My dogs are barking up a storm out there. I don't know what came to the door, but they're upset.
間違いない？星は見えた？頑張って落とします。アンギガルアンダー。その大仕事私に帰れ。聞こえるよ。捕まえた。そうこなくちゃ。始まりの1とおしまいの0。時間は巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる。誓いなさい、エディンシグラコラプサー。ほら。 明快期、天才、苦役、冷たく。元気ならそれでいいさ。
This should one-shot here. This Buster card.
いいとも飽きないんだか1000年遅い。これに懲りずにまたおいで。
Curb, you might just be using text-to-speech. I mean, the basis of Fate is, yes, historical figure battle royale, when you get down to it. Look, that's the core of Fate, is historical figures fight each other. Very sophisticated Fortnite. Fortnite! Add Saber to Fortnite.
待ち捕まえた。女神神殿融合。宇宙の秘密を教えてあげる。この手を離さないことね。エディンシグラコラプサー。ほら。
Speaking of Fortnite characters, Azumanga Daioh. I don't think Azumanga Daioh is going to get into Fortnite. I'm sorry. That seems unlikely, if I say so myself.
始まりの1とおしまいの0。時間は巡る川のように宇宙のすべてで包んであげる。誓いなさい、エディンシグラコラプサー。ほら、次は満足させて。
I'm sorry. Tog, what do you mean? Do you have news for me?
デートでしょ。
No. No, I refuse. Don't. I don't like what you're implying.
来世があるなんて思ってる？過去も未来もこっちからやってきた戦列開始。愛の力でパワーアップだ。愛の力でパワーアップだ。元気ならそれでいいさ。なんか早くない？まあいいけど。女神神殿融合。
I'm not gonna play Fortnite for Azumanga Daioh skins.
手を離さないことね。エディンシグラコラプサー。冥界圏展開。おつかあれね。始まりの1とおしまいの0。時間は巡る。
Fate Zero should have stayed edgy like Fate Zero. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on, Curve.
誓いなさい、エディンシグラコラプサー。
Ooh, without the attack ups, I fail.
頑張るじゃない。ひざまずきなさい。我がつま先が貴様の墓だ。ほら。こういうの好きなのかい？愛の力でパワーアップだ。元気ならそれでいいさ。間違えた。そうこなくちゃ。あれ1000年遅い。それストレット。頑張るじゃない。
Well, Curb, I don't ever see people saying Fate should stay edgy. I'm sorry, I haven't seen that. That's not something I've particularly seen.
もちろん普通の。
If that's something that's happened, I have not seen such a thing.
人手が足りないならしょうがないよね。大事なものだったら名前きちんと書いとくんだよ。
It's crazy how many materials I have for like most things. I don't actually need to care about most things now. Thanks to last year.
ありがとう。おまけでたっぷりと私のあれも入れておいたからね。ありがとう。おまけでたっぷりと私のあれも入れておいたからね。
Nasu's Chuni though. True. Nasu, like, look, you can tell Nasu's Chuni. Look at any, like, go watch Kara no Kyokai and tell me Nasu's not Chuni. Like Tsukihime. Tsukihime starts with him cutting up a woman because he's like, oh, I can't control my murderous rage. Like, come on. That's how Tsukihime starts. It starts with him just killing someone. For all he knows. Also, when you think about it, like Mystic Eyes of Death Perception is like the most like Chudy power. I can see death. Meh. Meh. I think I'm gonna have to relog on this one. Nasu was an adult in the 90s. Nasu is like, I would say Nasu probably was born late 70s. So Nasu is probably 50 something. He's not 40. There's no way he could have been active in the 90s. Wait, when did Nasu start writing? I'm Googling this. Karno Kyokai released, he put out Karno Kyokai 1998. Wait, hold on, never mind. Wikipedia. Together with a junior high classmate, wait, no, he wasn't in junior high. They were friends from junior high, and they formed Type Moon in 2000. Karno Kyokai was from 1998. How old he is. Oh, wait a minute. His boy, could I have looked at Wikipedia and just seen that it has his age and date of birth? He is in fact 52. Right, my prediction of being in like the 50s was right. Who do I want to use for this? Cosmer's the easy choice. But I think for the 90++, I could use Tonalico. I could take Buster up. Yeah, we'll do Buster and Overcharge. Yeah, Karno Kyokai is his first thing. So it's a little old. This is the alt account. I don't care about fancy stuff. No, Karno Kyokai was his first thing he put out in 1998. He might have started writing like Mahoyo earlier.
火薬の調子に乗るようなこれがいい分かってる旧姓の妖精である以上全ての巨食を払いましょう早たどり着けぬ理想目に映るもの
Yeah, that's why we're talking about Nasu and stuff like that.
思っていたより魔力を使いすぎたかも呼吸していこっか
It is very funny to think Nasu, when he was like in his like 20s, was sitting there like making up this world system that has been his life and legacy. Yeah. Who else? Like, I actually don't know many other like visual novel writers. Like I can name like there's like June. Who else can I name even though? Oh, Ryukishi and Urobuchi. Does Urobuchi write visual novels? What has he written? Oh, that's right, Sayano Uta. Always forget. Yeah, Urobuchi wrote Sayano Uta. Yeah, I just don't know, like, off the top of my head, many, like, visual novel authors. I know, like, there's, like, developers I remember. Oh, that thing just hated Oberon. Holy cow. Didn't give Oberon, like, a chance. To say Sayano Uta is e-girl slop is to be like, I feel like that's ignorance. I read it when it wasn't popular. Am I a hipster? The scene where his girlfriend got transformed and then proceeded to... That's the worst thing you've ever read. Look, Sayonara Uta is meant to be the worst thing you've ever read. Sayonara Uta is disturbing, but I feel like everyone's like, haha, yeah, that was so disturbing. Let's not remember that and instead laugh at it. And that's how I compartmentalize it.
アクアの城が語りし
I'm gonna go ahead and delete that song.
燃え上がる結末を鳥は忘れずメモリー・オブ・ロンギニンもう降って消えた小手調べ
Soon, I don't need that in my freaking stream.
トネリコの名に恥細かく踏み砕く獣の檻次の戦場に案内してくださいまだまだ打ち足りません
Soon, I still don't need it in my stream. Man, event goes fast when you don't look at the images. And you just press skip. Bazinga. Okay, that's invincible. I don't need that. That's healing. And that's guts. I'm going to take the healing one because I don't want the invincibility. Oh, no, actually, it doesn't matter for this one. I'm going to take invincibility. This is Melt's flower anyway. These are Amaryllis. Look at that. Melt's going to be smug here. Look at her. Smug Melt. You didn't read with the flat. That's dangerous.
打ちまくって差し上げますわ私一人になってもしていきます見れそうでしょあくまで華麗に間違わずアクアの城が語りしは叶うことなき夢の名残燃え上がる結末を鳥は忘れずメモリー・オブ・ロンギニン
But yeah, what else is there going on here? Any other game stuff going on? was wondering if any like decent games would be coming out soon. I look at Steam and it's just like Slop or Code Vein 2, which came out today, I think, and has mixed reviews on Steam.
思い出す調子に乗るのもそこまでだ外さない決して旧姓の妖精である以上全ての巨食を払いましょうはやたどり着けぬ理想目に映るもの全てを灰に生きている者がいれば私の社に愛玩の檻にてたっぷり
I heard that the character creator runs terribly. Okay, that's decent looking. Except his chin's clipping through the jacket. Okay, these are nice, but these are all men. Where's Hatsune Miku? Dog's like, I only look at men. Okay, that's Ronnie. I mean, that kind of looks like Kirei. I would not know if you told me that was Kirei. I wouldn't believe you. Like if you just showed me, I wouldn't be able to guess. Look at blows. You can skip it. You just pay the price. I'm afraid of going into this tag and looking at it because I feel like I'm just gonna scroll down and it's gonna be just like porn. No, I lowered it back down. Look, someone did 2B. That looks like 2B. Yeah, the if rest of the event comes out tonight. But I want to make sure my ult is ready to finish it. Oh, the other one from Helsing? I saw that one when I clicked the tag. It certainly looks like her. I presume he likes Helsing. Hello, Angora. How's it going? Look at this dude. He couldn't even kill him with his MP against an assassin. This guy sucks. His dog is trying to burn the city down. I don't think I've ever taken a rush into a node with Zerkers and not been able to do it. So I don't think I've ever been stopped, per se. Oh, wow, we already have the 90 plus available. Well, don't mind if I do. No, the MP is him going like, it's like pocket sand, but it's Dead Dog's Ash. He just throws them at people. His hobby is throwing around Ash. Oh, Tonalico, please. Yeah, no, that was me. But as I said, I have 120 year Ash, so it's not that much of an issue for me. Ash, you say does it blossom? I hate Yu-Gi-Oh players. Don't let go, please do damage. For heaven's sakes, it's 170 HP. Should have pulled M5. True. Oh, that Romulus level. You're an evil person. And I hope you get what's coming to you. There we go. Yes, this is my Causer account. Why else would I be using a level 90 Tonalico? Alright, Talk, have fun at your meeting. Who's fun at work meetings? I do, all the time. Every work meeting for me is a party. It's a party that never ends.
見るだけでも構わないからゆっくりしていってくれ。今お茶を入れ。
日本では1月を六月と呼ぶそうですね。慣れた頃ほ
No, the redeem goes away at level 90. Why would I keep it around after he hits 90? Why would I risk grailing garbage? I'm gonna throw this ticket try and get an Omi copy on this account. Coming to me, Omi. Nope. Velvet tonight, yeah. You're like, oh, Tetra has another stupid sniper rifle, and then like, but what if the sniper rifle's a machine gun? And you're like, ah ha ha ha. You got me.
そろそろクエスト
Does Omi make sense here? I don't think Omi does. I need to get the overcharge power up.
そこまでだ。いい方で扱っちゃいそうでしょ。はち切れそうでしょ。よく分かってる。旧姓の妖精である。
I don't remember when I finished leveling Muramasa. It was a while ago. Yeah, oh, curse Nikke for making Velvet look like she'll be useful. I mean, I'm just gonna get one copy of Velvet. I presume I don't need more. Maybe. She'll be general pool, right? Like everyone else. Collab? Collab with what, though? They haven't announced it yet. Dude, this video of the piano has, like, these lines coming down overlaid. I bet if there was, like, a video game that used a piano as a real keyboard that had something like this, I could learn how to play piano.
シュートこういまだやる刻印を直接刻むこれでどうだ生きている者がいれば私の社に愛玩の折にてたっぷり分からせますので
She's only struggling due to my own choices. Also, NP4. Boo, you stink. Give me the snake. Give me the snake. Piss. No, this is my alt account. Nothing is perfect. Everything's just a little bit broken. Overcharge, that's what I want. Right? Because that's stars. That's 10% charge. This is overcharge. Give me that. That would have been Plushy that gifted the subs. As our delightful benefactor for the night. Praise be unto him. You owe him your life now. He owns your soul. That's how it works. Don't you know? Why don't you, Dakota? Oh, that's a rider. It's a one waiver. Alright, Vitch, do damage. If Tonalico fails to kill here. She did. If she crit, she probably would have killed. Come to think of it. Dude, I've been seeing these on YouTube. I'm gonna open YouTube and see if it comes up. I keep clicking these. I'm not gonna play the game. But I see them and I'm like, I'm gonna click it anyway. These stupid videos with these stupid things. I keep clicking them. And so I'm stupid. I should stop doing it. But I keep doing it. I'm not gonna play your game. No, the thing is that like this one is like the Doros show up. They know what they're doing. Which, by the way, I just heard that sound clip. I'm gonna turn on the audio so you hear this. Just thought I'd let you hear that as well. I'm back. Someone was at my door. Alright, Tonlik doesn't even need Atlas. Brain rot is strong. Look. It's not brain rot. It's a classic meme format. You're gaslighting yourself because you would 100% watch that video? I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna link it. For those of you who lack dignity. Really, 3 hits? And no one that can buff strip? Farming out at break bars, people would lose their mind. It would shake up the meta, actually. Actually, I just had the cancer thought. If they made enemies with break bars, say instead of like 3 waves, it's 2 waves, but one has a break bar, that would just mean everyone has to use Bazette. And I hate Bazette. Check Twitter DM. All right. Hold on. Flip it around. Hold on. It's flipped. Stupid flipping. Alright, Matador. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put that in the corner. That replaces it. To which, the other message, if I scroll up, from him is it's a Nikkei picture, don't worry about it. He doesn't show anything.
心配無用です。いつだって武器は手の届くところに。
Oh wow, but I can't show the request thing because holy cow, I haven't looked at that forever and it's all just a bunch of OnlyFans bots.
救世の要請である以上、すべての巨食を払いましょう。はやたどり着けぬ理想、目に映るもの、すべてを灰に。
What do you mean DMs with NFL and McDonald's? My DMs are with Samsung, TD Bank, Koei Tecmo, Ibora, Kitashan. And it's been 3 years since I contacted TD Bank and Samsung. Alright, have fun at dinner. Enjoy yourself and thanks for the guild picture. It's super funny, actually. I'm starting to think Tonalico isn't that great for this node. Well, now I have to look at Plush's profile. I see. I thought it. I scrolled down and I see a guy who looks like he's been punched in the face. I'm concerned for this guy. This guy looks like he's been punched in the face. That's a birthmark? Oh, that's an unfortunate birthmark. It really looks painful. It's Kazura time. This will be fine. Well, Pokemon Generation, do I think I have the best music? I mean, I think Pokemon music has gotten better as time has gone on.
マスター指示 この点未来
いつか私も
NHK
あっち見ていてくれます
It's the only thing that's gotten better, you're right. Because, like, Sword and Shield, terrible game, but I liked the gym music and everything. Scarlet and Violet had really good music, especially the final battle theme. Legends ZA had good music. Like, the music is good. Just, you know,
あっち
everything else about the games.
逆説融合かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身するお待たせマスターこれが私の究極体アトムミクロスムリアフット
Okay, I should save the class change for here.
折りたたんでしまってあげます
Like, Pokemon games have good music. It's the only thing they do well.
元気いっぱいクールお友達が欲しいんですねあっち見ていてくれますね遠くのものは小さく見えるなら小さなものは遠くにあるってことですよね原子核まで小さくなーれ
I heard the ZA DLC was not fun, though, from people.
大きな口は今のうちに叩いておくといいですよ
Saba.
すぐに小さくなりますから元気いっぱい月のかけらを集めるように月のかけらはいつか私も
この点未 NHK
いっぱいちゃんとできますですね空間ごとに
Super grinding and repetitive.
どんなに
Yeah, like, it didn't look fun.
ではこの通り人呼んでネペンティスマジックショー
Is the thing. Like, it just looked kind of... like it was there. That's such a good Burger King picture.
いつか私も元気いっぱいですねカズこっち見ていてくれます遠くのものは小さく見えるなら小さなものは遠くにあるってことですよね原子核まで小さくなーれ
No, turn-based is fine. It like, if the game was designed around turn-based, turn-based systems can be perfectly good. Hold on, I can just... This'll kill for sure.
優しいんですね。1、2、
Oh yeah. One quick card dead. Triple dead.
現れてください。
10 times dead.
折りたたみしまってあげます。いけない。着物にゴミがついちゃいました。
No, Kazura class modifier does not change. Kazura's class mod that means that she doesn't get nerfed when caster, but she doesn't get buffed when she changes to berserker.
我らが召喚者
お気に入りの友達が欲しいんですね。好きなかけらはいつか私の
我ら新軍の N
カツラちゃんとで誰も見たちゃんとできます。遠くのものは小さく見える。なら小さなものは遠く
So Kazura is actually that's why her class score and grand score doesn't change when she changes classes. You know, thanks to the grand battle system and us being able to like finally take multiple grand classes together, it's made me realize that Kazura is definitely not built like Jekyll, because where Jekyll is definitely two separate servants, Kazura is basically
これが私の究極
the class icon is closer to just like a buff icon, right? Because like her main icon is still behind it. When she's grand, you can still see the grand icon behind the class icon.
お友達が欲しいんですね。ちゃんとできます。綺麗でしょ。よっやっ
And it's just a buff that changes class affinities instead of like being a really different class. Yeah, it just overlays it and sets your class advantages to match.
必要なだけの栄養はいただき
So it doesn't like change you out.
次はもう
That's why her unlike Jekyll, whose grand and class score changes, Kazura's does not. Because Kazura really isn't changing classes. She's just putting on a paper bag where she doodled the class over it. Like from a mechanical perspective.
不完全な存在は目に余ります。
Well, they buffed extra 2 score. It's the only grand score they buffed, and now it's fine.
新軍の風よ届けたまえ
ちゃんとできます。1、2、3
Oh no, Kazura is offensive. Yeah, they did a stealth buff. They changed it so you know before how it was only a 60% chance to get attack ups and a 40% chance to get attack downs, and it was one calculation, so you'd either get 3 attack ups or 3 attack downs. They changed it so it's 80% chance for attack up, 20% for attack down, and all 3 are calculated individually. So you can get 2 attack ups and an attack down, which means that it doesn't negatively impact you at all at that point.
いつか私も元気にしたいですね。カツラあっちみたいだ
It is it's very usable now. Like it's not bad anymore.
大人になれば BB だって超えられます。BB がなんだろう。私の知恵は世界に隠す。
Wait, hold on.
まで落ちてみます？
I liked Expedition 33's battle system. I thought it was a cool battle system.
お友達が欲しいんですね。誰も見たことのない世界優しいんですね。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。BB がなんだろう。私の知恵は世界に隠す。原始国まで落ちてみます？必要なだけの栄養はいただきました。次はもう少し
Expedition 33 definitely had good combat. I don't know what you're smoking.
してくださいね。
Yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I liked the parrying. Same curve, then I can buy Bitcoin. Go back to 2010 and stop 9/11. Square will never go back to your traditional RPG formula, even though a bunch of other franchises made a game and went back to basics and it became yes, because Square is a little stupid. Hey, what's up, Fino? I presume you finished Metaphor. How'd that go? Your long, arduous journey is over. We were having a conversation earlier, guys, about Gilgamesh, and it came up of like Gilgamesh would definitely go to Burger King, and someone drew this. Matador drew this, and I think it's very funny. Because Gilgamesh would go to Burger King. And it's picture. Yeah, Fino, what's he gonna say? Heavy is the BK crown. Oh, what was that line from Fate Zero? The taste of murder better suits his palate or something. I don't know. It was freaking Kiritsugu said it, but like, you know, it's a stupid line from Fate Zero. Might as well. Trying to burn through this event and point ladder on my alt account. By the way, Logris works great with 2 Khazra drop. Fun fact. Would recommend. What a bizarre farming team. Logris is a support and a DPS once again. We're back to that thing again. My alt account got an MP1 copy, and I just use her as a support. No, not everything works with Khazra drop. I think this is like a continuing wave one, so I think we get to, yeah, it is. Oh, I should have done Logris's first to prepare her NP. Nice damage, Logris. Look, turn-based games are still fine. Like, you can have them. 3D turn-based games can work. Look, the Pokemon's failings does not mean that things don't work. Oh, the only bad part about these nodes is that the mobs that come in don't have Cosmos debuffs. Oh, the fight's over. Okay, good enough. I do think 3D turn-based games work. I think once again, turn-based games, if you want to stand out, you do need to like put effort into it, right? And like try. It's just that Pokemon doesn't try. But I feel like every conversation around Pokemon is the same conversation. It's always Pokemon's bad, Pokemon's lazy. Do you not tire of such things? No, that's still turn-based. A fun fact, Super Mario RPG... Oh wait, this is a continuing battle type. I should have just done multiple MPs. Super Mario RPG also had the button input to do things. And that's still turn-based. I bet there's some unit that can brute force this damage resist. Some Berserker or Saber can probably just like Buster crit through that thing. It's probably like 95% damage resist. Lovis is about to sleep. I should use her MP. She's about to take a nap. How's it feel to be an old man? Define old man. What is an old man? Curb, everyone's becoming old. That's called the passage of time. Over 30? I feel like that's insulting. No, we are always an equidistant age apart from each other. As I age, you also age. I'm approving that message. Curb has been on record calling 20-year-old women hags.
甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。指が乱れる。私の知恵は世界を隠す。原始国まで落ちてみます？いきます。パズル完成です。
I think this ends at 5 turns or the break bar. Because I know I didn't break it on my actual account. I somehow doubt I'm going to break it here. Which is maddening. Hey, Logris, you want to wake up? Nope, still going to sleep.
いずれはあなたもちゃんとできます。顕微鏡でも
Did I not level that skill up to max? Oh no.
さあ、光より早くアトムニクロスムリアンフット。いきます。さらわれてください。
Thing has damage resist. Dang, it does end after 5 turns. Now you see why Curve gets banned on site on Vito's stream? I don't suck, you suck.
日本では1月をムツキと呼ぶそうですね。
I'm gonna press this. Alright, I got 3 Saint Quartz in a dream. Show me Omi. That's not Omi, that's the 5-star CE. That's not Omi, that's Tamine's dead wife. Ah, but what if this gives me the snake? That's just Saber dying. NPC gel? Look, it's not NPC gel, but Valentine's is gonna be Violet, right? I'm coping. Look, they mentioned Violet in the event. During the event, you're picking flowers. And Melt comes up and goes, you should do the Amaryllis. Cosner comes up and says, you should do the Snowdrop. And then Napoleon butts in and says, what about Violets? And they're like, that name makes us uncomfortable. And then Melt and Cosner are like, who's your favorite Sakura 5? And, you know, the figure skater, the child, literally says the child, or the one with the glasses. And you're like, what do you mean you don't know the one with the glasses? That's not important. So they talk about Violet. They also call Cosner Drop a child. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Aresh in this event is in fact a child. For some reason they aged her down for this event. Any specific reason? Probably not. She's just younger. For giggles, I guess. Okay, but the year's only been a month. How many guts does this thing have? Just one.
元気いっぱいですね。ちゃんとできます。遠くのものは
She does have like different portraits in this event.
小さなものは遠くにあるってことですよね。原子核まで小さくなーれ。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。指がなんだろう。私の知恵は世界のカオス。原子核まで落ちてみます？いけない。着物にゴミがついちゃいました。はーい、パッパッ。一体。
You don't do anything in Pheno's stream because you respect Pheno and Pheno's stream. Curb, that's a bold-faced lie. I've seen you say unhinged thing in Pheno's stream so many times. Why are you lying? Look at him. He's just lying. Oh my gosh, that skill is 6. No wonder she didn't wake up. Oh my gosh, night medals. No wonder I didn't level it. Does the shop have night medals? They go after you, Kerp. They go after you because 1, they have points to do so, and 2, you said something stupid. I need medals. That's who. No medals. No. No. I'm melting. I can MLB that now. I don't have any pure prisms. I've spent them all on this account. Because I'm good at budgeting. Also, don't call it the pee-pee shop. Pee-pee. I haven't gotten any. I'm at the next part of the event story, I think. Of course, the Kazura account is broke. What do you expect? Riches beyond belief? Well, Kirby, you have to admit, sacrificing you has led to results in the past. It's not without warrant or without merit. You know, blood for the blood god and all that. Just make more sacrifices. Here's Kazura's strength. Foreigners. Kazura hates foreigners. It is very funny that Khazra gets like super class advantage against foreigners.
どんなに強い相手でも私の前ではこの通り。人呼んでメテンテスマジックショー。
697k, that's like 2 meme numbers in one.
次はもう少しいじめがいのある相手を用意してくださいね。
手心は加えません。前例
Dude, because foreigners do extra damage to foreigners, or do class advantage to foreigners, but Khazra still gets the power mod, so she does 2 times damage times 1.75.
カズラちゃんちゃんとできますね。逆説融合かけらを集めて
Oh, I accidentally used alter ego Khazra here. Not the cast one. Legend of damage? Oh yeah, it does. Why was I scared? It wouldn't do enough. Zerker does 1.5 to itself. While Zerker takes 2 times, Zerker does 1.5 against Zerker. So you actually do less damage Zerker on Zerker than any other class against Zerker.
空間ごとミクロの世界に変えてあげます。
That's why for Khazra,
私の前では
I mean, it still works out because you're 1.5 times 1.75 instead of just 2. So it still is better to transform with Khazra against Berserkers, but, you know, I mean, it's most of the time better to transform. The only time you don't transform is weird Black Grail situations where you have way too many power mods.
欲しいんですね。
But these are event Cs. Like, you know.
いずれはあなたも。じゃあカズラチャレンジ。
Will this Buster card kill? Oh, it didn't crit.
甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。指が見られに私の知恵は世界の隠す。電子革命で落ちてみます？必要なだけの栄養はいただきました。次はもう少しいじめがいのある相手を用意してくださいね。
Hold on. I will be right back. Give me a second. It's not a chair stream if I come right back, my dude. Explain to me how that's a chair stream. I didn't do anything that needed to wash my hands. I went to grab something real quick. What do you guys think I was doing? I was just pissing myself. That's what I was doing. I actually was just silently sitting in my desk chair, pissing myself. That's what I do. Don't you guys know?
口は今のうちに叩いておくといいですよ。すぐに小さくなりますから。
Okay, well, I didn't. You're right. I didn't wash my hands because I didn't need to wash my hands. I mean, you're right, but I don't. I feel like, in the spirit of the question, you're wrong.
遠くのものは小さく見える。なら小さなものは遠くにあるってことですよね。原子核まで小さくなる。
Oh my gosh.
お気に入り決めたっと。お友達が欲しいんですね。
Do I need to even transform to kill this dragon?
優しいんですね。
I'm liking Strange Fake, to be honest.
遠くのものは小さくなる。
I figured I'd like it because I like the preview episodes, but like it's very Fate,
原子核まで小さくなる。
and I like Gilgamesh more in Strange Fake than I do Fate Grand Order, to be honest. You do need to start watching. It's good Fate. How can you say to be a Fate fan if you don't watch your favorite show?
おちゃんとできます。
Okay, that quick card just destroyed MHX.
よっよっそれ。着物のシミになっちゃえ。いけない。着物にゴミがついちゃいました。はーい。パッパッ。
Every time I end up doing like Khazra cards, it's always funny how much damage they do.
元気いっぱい突き抜くキラを集めるように。突き抜くキラを集めるように。
火をくればあれ進軍の決定に続いて
あっち見ていてくれます？
I usually watch Fate shows as they're airing. Like I watched APOC as it was airing. I watched Zero and Unlimited Blade Works as it was airing. Did I answer your question about Velvet? What, if I'll roll Velvet? Yeah, I'll get a copy of Velvet. Did you ask a different question about Velvet? Then I don't remember.
元気いっぱいですね。カズラちゃん優しいですね。
MP5 Velvet?
自由が
We're on game system, dude.
蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター。これが私の究極体。お好みください。
You only need 4 for MLB. Yeah, we said Velvet from Nikkei.
私のお友達が欲しいんですね。お茶優しいんですね。綺麗でしょ。よっよっそれ。さらわれてください。折りたたんでしまってあげます。
Velvet, Violet, same difference. I wish. Look, here's the thing. If Violet's not the Valentine's servant, I'm gonna be emotionally crushed. I'm gonna cry on stream. No, I won't. But what if I did, though? What if I did cry on stream?
お友達が欲しいんですね。突き抜くキラを集めるように。
火をくれバレ進軍の決定に続いて
I don't know if I could force myself to cry about not getting a gotcha character.
空間ごとミクロの世界に変えてあげます。どんなに強い相手でも私の前ではこの通り。
That's so childish.
メテンテスマジックショー。
Throwing a fit over a video game is too childish.
お気に入り決めたっと。誰も見たことのない世界に。空間ごとミクロの世界に変えてあげます。どんなに強い相手でも私の前ではこの
Dude, I have seen people throw fits.
メテンテスマジックショー。 お
You okay? Well, the Hoyoverse fans aren't like people.
クーリー私もこんな風にあっち見ていてくれますブーヤの私だって必要なだけの栄養はいただきました
Okay, she was crying because her friend was the Kano was crying because the voice actress was crying because it was her friend who voices Kazura and they didn't tell her. And so it was a surprise to hear her friend's voice in the game. But it is also very funny to, not knowing the context to this, to see Kazura Drop be introduced and her start crying immediately. Out of context, very funny. I kind of only need MPs on wave 2 here, don't I?
優しいですね見ていてくれます逆説融合かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身するお待たせマスターこれが私の究極体アトムにクラスムリアンフット
I don't know how many stars. Hey, what if one of these crit? Wouldn't that be cool? Thank you.
必要なだけの栄養はいただきました次はもう少しいじめがいのある相手を用意してくださいね
What if we crit the MHXX under the stars tonight?
どうもありがとうよーしいっぱい食べて大きくおなりようこそ
Look, I don't think people are getting paid to jump Wuwa. That seems like paranoia. That seems a little insane. I mean, I don't find Enfield terribly exciting, so... It is what it is. No shade to people who like the game, of course. Some people are really into that gameplay. You already did everything? I mean, well, it's just the 1.0 launch. Those games always have limited stuff at launch. bell curve. Just make sure you finish the degree. Don't give up halfway. That's the bad thing to do. I'm gonna be honest, I just do not care for open world action combat gacha games. They don't do it for me.
甘く見ないで大人になれば BB だって超えられます。指が乱れ私の知恵は世界を変えす。原始国まで落ちてみます？お気に入りメタッとかいいです。優しいんですね。
Like, I mean,
甘く見ないで
I know Enfield plays differently than the others, but it's not like different enough.
原始国まで落ちてみます？
If one of them played like Dark Souls, but you had like some abilities per character, maybe we could talk. But like, also, I don't know if anyone wants to play a gacha game that plays Dark Souls. Actually, Night Rain does. Hold on a second. Night Rain does that concept of faster paced combat with characters with abilities. Like, I mean, it can be done, I suppose, come to think of it. Imagine that, like a gacha game. Well, why am I say gacha because obviously that's all companies can make it nowadays, of course.
冬の味覚といえばホタテは外せませんね。
But like a game like Enfield and these other ones, but like, yeah, it had like Elden Ring, Night Rain type combat and gameplay. I definitely think that could work. It would be able to be exploited by, of course, some power creep issues. Could you make one character accidentally too good and it's just over? That's a thing for all these games. Oh gosh, relics. Anytime you have to RNG, stats drive me mad. Nikkei is bad enough, but at least in Nikkei I can lock things once I get... Nikkei I don't have to farm pieces, and I can lock the things when I re-roll them at least. Thank heavens. Imagine if you couldn't lock them and you had to just like blindly re-roll. Would that not be a personal hell for all of us? That arts card just murdered her. Not to say like in Nikkei, like the grind for like getting perfect characters is like perfect, but like at least in Nikkei I feel like I'm making progress. Like on Librarian here, like I've acquired the perfect roles: element, attack, charge speed, element, charge speed, attack, ammo, attack, element, and attack, element, charge speed. This is the perfect setup for... Now I just have to re-roll the numbers to make them better. So like I don't have to farm a million pieces. I have the stats. I have the stat lines. I just need the numbers. And rerolling numbers isn't the worst thing in the world. I like that you can still like view mode. Can you see them fire here? Wow, the web client really lets you do everything, doesn't it? Libraro definitely is my favorite of the newer units. She's a fun character. I like her gameplay as well. I don't mind her sniper rifle. Well, you mean like the horniness to the imagination? Wait, why is she not in her outfit? Oh, hold on. Wait, I can change outfits on the website. I just realized I can change outfits on the website. They added this one recently. Oh gosh. No, wait. Take me back. Dude, I like this website because like it lets you like see different language stuff. Like you can see. Oh my gosh. The arrow to click to the next page. I gotta watch out on that. And then, of course, the horrifying one. English.
Want some carrots, Rabbity?
I want to kill myself. I got the costume skin one before Pity. And then I did it anyway because I had 10 tickets. And I might as well. At that point, I might as well have. Grab those extra tickets. On the other hand, I do have a decent amount of tickets to get a copy of Velvet. I think. I've never actually been too worried about getting a copy of a character in Nikke, though. You're not sure you're going for Velvet yet? I mean, Velvet is a buffer, right? What does she do exactly? I know I read it and I'm like, oh, that seems decent. I've blanked. What does this say? Steals bullets, fills ammo punch. Win not on full burst. 30% attack up. Okay. Okay, strengthen allies by expending ammo. 25% up for attack. Charge damage 100. Oh, that's actually not bad. 100% charge damage. Self damage up 15%. Extra damage. And then changes to machine gun. And attack up during burst. Like, it seems like she buffs the party. I mean, like, no reason not to get a copy. Are those nipple stickers? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, buddy, what these are. Remember, the game is rated 12 plus. I saw a Twitter post today and it said one of these games is rated 12 plus. And had Velvet next to like 2 other gacha game characters, which have like an M rating or something. I wonder if I can find that post. Oh yeah, it was this post. Can you guess which characters from the 12 plus rated gacha game? FGO doesn't have that, you know, doesn't really have anything offensive in it. FGO is so innocent, actually. Summer Helena FA. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, Summer Comma. Maybe. A little. I understand. Wait, oh, this is the level 50 copy. I mean, her sprite is just, yeah. And just right to art in general. Summer Dobrinya's NP will get you flagged. Summer Huyon's FA isn't. Oh, okay. Summer Huyon's FA is a little massive. That's, yeah, okay. I wonder what the horniest FAs are. Britomart? Oh yeah, this one? This is Britomart, okay. I had to double check, not Bradamante. Yeah, Bradamante. Bradamante is fine. I honestly, their names are hard to remember the difference. I've fallen for the own joke, the joke too hard. Summer Kura. Oh, hold on. That's just because you're into feet. Actually, show this image to Otto to scare him. Nothing terrifies Otto more than Wangina's bare feet. I don't know. Look, Melt's FA actually is not that. I forgot what Passion Lip's FA is. It's this one. I mean, that's just Passion Lip. It's obscene, but it's not obscene. Right? If you know what I mean. Get your sass in FA. I mean, true, her butt is hanging out. What article may like drawing butts and boobs? Is Wada Arco perhaps a pervert? There's nothing weird about Cosmodrop's art. Thankfully. Ignoring the second ascension with the banana. I care not for the second ascension. Tomamo's fine. Nothing weird about BB Dubai. Irisville FA? I haven't looked at that in a while. Oh, yeah. You'll poke your eye out, kid. You start to like BB more and more. Good. BB's a good character. BB is a very good and fun character. I know I have Summer Helena, but I actually don't think I've leveled her. Look, I don't see her here. I actually just haven't leveled her. You know who has good FA? Zhu Fu. Zhu Fu Avenger has a really nice FA. Zhu Fu is actually also the stealth power pick of summer. Like, I feel like she doesn't get a lot of attention, but Zhu Fu is actually also just, she's not used very often, but if you want to get technical, I think is one of the more powerful 4-stars in the game. Like, I don't know if top 5, but like... I would say getting her is good. She, like, if you are fighting a man target, she will, like, you know, the fight, the Lost Belt 5 Super Recollection against Wodime? Like, a level 60 copy can, like, min turn him in, like, the Super Recollection. Just, like, way too much, like, a level 80 copy is too easy. And so, like, you take a level 60 copy to do. Because, like, she just dumps out damage. Because, like, what it is she has, like, you know, she's got 30-30 and then a battery. She charges MP gauge every turn, overcharges herself. And so she actually has a 40% battery because it's a 10% and then 10 every turn and an overcharge. And then just an MP charge. Like this itself doesn't seem very crazy. But the reason it works is because as like she overcharges herself. And she has this anti-man attribute. And her stats are just good. That's why, like, when you look at it, you're like, this doesn't seem that crazy. But, like, it somehow comes together to, like, do big damage. Also, if she insta-kills anything, she gets attack up. Oh yeah, the damage mod against, if you do all 3 damage of these, you get a 90% power mod. So like it's 30 each. Or sorry, 20 each. It's 60%, I mean. So it's 30% NP, and then 60%, which power mods are the same calculation as MP damage. So it's effectively 90% MP damage up, 60% crit, if you want to think of it that way. The important thing is that she's good. I mean, the other unit on her banner is, I mean, also good, but also just like MHXXA, what, invincibility, attack by 20%, stars every turn, buster up 30, buster absorb, crit damage, and then a drain based on how many enemies, which she's single target. So like, not great to take her in AoE, but it does help her in farming if you want to use her. But on the other hand, she is anti-lawful, anti-good, does class advantage against rulers, refunds NP. Like, she's decent. So it's her and Zhu Fu and BB Dubai. So it's not a bad banner. The problem is BB Dubai's arts and these both are buster, and so like you kind of get that mismatch. Because like the 5-star doesn't really play well with the 4 stars on the banner. Anyway, though, I got work tomorrow, and this is about time we go. So I will see you all on Friday, where I'll finally see the old man's final ascension. And hopefully I can grind through the event, and we'll see what else happens. But yes, I will see you all. Wait a second, what? Matter War, what happened? Check. Oh, did you send an update? Oh my gosh, it's even better. There we go. That's so good. That's so good. You should post that on Twitter and I'll repost it. It's a good post. Anyway, with that, I'll see you all around. Have fun and have a good night. And remember, go get Burger King. It's good for you, I think.